When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won.
That will be ere the setting sun.
Where the place?
Upon the heath.
There to meet with Macbeth.
I come, Grimalkin.
Paddock calls anon. Fair is foul, and foul is fair. Over through the fog and filthy air.
Where hast thou been, sister?
Killing swine. Sister, where thou?
A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap, and munched, and munched, and munched. Give me, quoth I. Aroint thee, witch, the rump-fed Ketrunion cries. Her husband's to Aleppo gone, master o' the tiger. But in a sieve I'll thither sail, and like a rat without a tail, I'll do, and I'll do.
I'll give thee a wind,
Thou'rt kind.
and I another.
I myself have all the other, and the very ports they blow, all the quarters that they know, I the shipman's card. I'll drain him dry as hay, sleep shall neither night nor day hang upon his penthouse lid, he shall live a man forbid. Weary 7 nights, 9 times 9, shall he dwindle, peak, and pine. Though his bark cannot be lost, yet it shall be tempest-tossed. Look what I have.
Show me, show me.
Here I have a pilot's thumb, wrecked as a homeward he did come.
A drum, Macbeth doth come.
So fair and foul a day I have not seen.
How far is to Forres? What are these? So withered and wild in nature, that look not like the inhabitants of the earth, and yet are on it. Live thou, or art thought that man may question? You seem to understand me, by each other at once her choppy finger laying. Upon her skinny lips you should be women, yet your beards forbid me to interpret so.
Speak if you can. What are you?
All hail, Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Glamis!
All hail Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor!
All hail, Macbeth, that shalt be king hereafter!
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound fair? If the name of truth? Are ye fantastical, or that indeed which outwardly ye show? My noble partner, you greet with present grace and great prediction of noble having and royal hope. That he seems rapt withal, to me you speak not. If you can look into the seeds of time and say which grain will grow and which will not, then speak to me, neither who beg nor fear your favors or hate.
Hail!
Hail!
Hail! Lesser than Macbeth, and greater.
Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail, Macbeth and Banquo!
Banquo and Macbeth, all hail!
Stay, you imperfect speakers. Tell us me more. My Fennel's death. I know I am Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? And the Thane of Cawdor lives, a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief, no more than the Cawdor. Say, from whence you own this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop o'er the way? With such prophetic greetings, speak, I charge you.
Log. To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared. 'Tis much he dares, and to that dauntless temper of his mind he hath a wisdom that doth guide his valor, to act in safety, There is none but he whose being I do fear, and under him my genius is rebuked, as it is said Mark Antony's was by Caesar. He chid the sisters when first they put the name of king upon me, and bade them to speak to him. Then prophet-like they hailed him father to a line of kings. Upon my head they placed a fruitless crown, and put a barren scepter in my grip, thence to be wrenched with an unlineal hand, no son of mine succeeding. If it be so, for Banquo's issue have I filled my mind. For them the gracious Duncan have I murdered, put rancours in the vessel of my peace, only for them, and mine eternal jewel, given to the common enemy of man, to make them kings, the seeds of Banquo kings. Rather than so, come fate into the list, and champion me to the utterance. Who's there? Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was, so please, your highness.
Well then, now, have you considered of my speeches? Know that it was he in the times past which held you so under fortune, which you thought had been our innocent self. This I made good to you in our last conference, passed in probation, with you how you were borne in hand, how crossed, the instruments who wrought with them, and all things else that might to half a soul, and to that notion crazed, say, thus did Banquo.
You made it known to us.
I did so, and went further, which is now our point of second meeting. Did you find your patience so predominant in your nature that you can let this go? Are you so gospelled to pray for this good man and for his issue, whose heavy hand hath bowed you to the grave, and beggared yours forever?
We are men, my liege.
Aye, and in the catalogue ye go for men, as hounds and greyhounds, mongrels, spaniels, curs, chows, water rugs, and demi-wolves are clept all by the name of dogs. The valued file distinguishes the swift, the slow, the subtle, the housekeeper, the hunter, every one according to the gift which bounteous nature hath in him closed, whereby he does receive particular addition from the bill, that writes them all alike, and so of men. Now, if you have a station in the file, not I, the worst rank of manhood, say't, I will put that business in your bosoms, whose execution takes your enemy off, grapples you to the heart, and love of us, who wear out our health but sickly in his life, which in his death were perfect.
I am one, my liege, who the vile blows and buffets of the world have so incensed that I am reckless what I do spite the world.
And I another, so weary with disaster, tugged on my fortune, that I would set my life on any chance to mend it or be rid of it.
Both of you know Banquo was your enemy.
True, my lord.
So is he mine, and in such bloody distance that every minute of his being thrusts against my nearest of life. And though I could with barefaced power sweep him from my sight, and bid my will avouch it, yet I must not, for certain friends that are both his and mine, whose loves I may not drop, but wail his fall, whom I myself struck down. And thence it is that I to your assistance do make love, masking the business from the common eye for sundry weighty reasons.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
Though our lives,
your spirits shine through you. Within this hour at most, I will advise you where to plant yourselves, acquaint you with the perfect spy of the time, and the moment on't, for't must be done tonight, and something from the palace always thought that I require a clearness, and with him to leave no rubs nor botches in the work. Fleance, his son that keeps him company, whose absence is no less material to me than in his father's, must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart, I'll come to you anon.
we are resolved, my lord.
I'll call upon you straight, abide within. It is concluded, Banquo, thy soul's flight, if it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
Hark, I hear footsteps.
Give us a light there, Ho.
'Tis he! The rest that are within the note of expectation already are in the court.
He go about.
Almost a mile, but he usually does. So all men from due hence to the palace gate make it their walk. A light, 'tis he!
Stand to it.
It will rain tonight.
Let it come down.
Ah, run, Flance, run!
Ah!
Who did strike out the light?
Was it not the way?
There was one down, but the sun has fled. We have lost the best half of our affair.
Well, let's away and say how much it's done.
The other one's still there, isn't it?
Yeah, you didn't get rid of it.